You're kind of looking down the face of, I guess, a crypto world, and I am curious as to how, if at all, that affects you.
I mean, it's great to be here. Thank you for having us. Indeed, we're 175 years old, and we've been innovating across that 175 years, and stablecoins is just yet one more opportunity to innovate. There are three real opportunities for us. Anytime you can move money faster across borders is going to be good for Western Union and good for Western Union's customers. Second, last I checked, you couldn't spend stablecoin if you wanted to buy a Coca-Cola. So converting stablecoin into fiat currencies, particularly in harder to convert currencies around the world, is an opportunity for us. And then for many of our customers around the world, a stablecoin presents a store of value that's tough to achieve in their country. So offering stablecoin as a store of value to our customers is going to be an opportunity. We see stablecoin really as an opportunity, not as a threat.
What's the rollout looking like for Western Union on that front?
Well, we're already innovating in several places in the world on moving money and settling. So both in South America and in Africa, we are innovating our settlement processes to move money quicker and to more easily convert into local currency in partnerships with some of the infrastructure companies you've had on this show. So we are also exploring other partnerships with people who want on-ramps and off-ramps in different parts of the world on how we could enable Western Union's funds in and funds out to enable people to purchase and sell stablecoins. Finally, we're investigating how we might offer stablecoin products in our digital wallets to our customers around the world, again, in partnerships with many of the companies that you've talked to over the course of the last couple of weeks.
What's the balance between this push into that space, and not just with regards to crypto, but overall, the more digital strategy that I know you and your team at Western Union have been working on for some time, the balance between that and what we see in the traditional retail side of the business?
Right, and so we have about $1 billion revenue digital business. It's growing, obviously, at faster rates than our traditional retail business. We also think of our retail business not just as cash. So retail is a value proposition where you can have in-person service. People will fund with bank products, cards, credit cards, debit cards, bank accounts, and particularly with the passage of the big, beautiful bill, more and more people will be funding transactions in retail with bank products. The same is true on the payout side. Our payout to account, payout to digital wallet business around the world is growing north of 30% in almost all geographies. So we see the value proposition more about funding and paying out, regardless of whether the person wants to do it from their app or they want to do it in a retail location.
I'm curious, Devin, as to how business has been going in light of some of the issues, at least here in the United States, with regards to the immigration crackdown, the idea that you had a lot of folks here in the U.S., whether they were here legally or illegally, who would work here, send money back, often using services like Western Union to get that money back to their families. Have you seen a significant decline in that activity?
You said the key words, which is work here and send money back. Most of my customers are employed, have been employed, they've already covered their basic living expenses, and are in fact sending money home to loved ones in communities that they're from. They've been in these communities for many, many years. Many times they own small businesses and they employ other people. We've seen our business slow a bit, but the majority of our customers have been here in the United States for many, many years, are productively part of the economy, and in fact are sending money home. The other thing to remember is our business is 60% outside of the U.S., 40% inside of the U.S., and the dynamics outside of the U.S. have been more positive over the last couple of quarters than they have been inside the U.S.
Is that where future expansion comes? Is that primarily an international story for Western Union?
Sure. The Middle East is a big expansion for us. As you know, lots and lots of investment happening in the Middle East. Many people coming into those countries to help build out infrastructure. Asia is a big expansion for us, as well as Africa. Our European business has been particularly strong the last couple of quarters, and so we see opportunities outside of the Americas as powering the company for the next couple of quarters.